Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm so thankful you're here. In today's video, what I want to tell you about is these are the top things I want you to make sure that you get before you leave takeover day one of your new property, okay? Everything's crazy day one, everything's crazy week one, everything's crazy month one. I get it. If you can leave takeover day one with the following information or have some sort of idea on how the following things are set up, your utility billing program will thank you for it, okay? Here are the things. Thing one, I want you to get a copy of a lease. If you're noticing that leases are different, okay, as you're going through leases, I want you to pick like 5. I want you to scan them. I want you to save them in a Dropbox folder and a Google Drive folder. I want you to go find my email, okay, cferguson@swutilitysolutions.com. I want you to open up an email. I want you to say, send to Caroline.
You've got mail.
I want you to attach that folder and I want you to put in the subject line, help me redline my leases. And I want you to hit send. This is why this is important, okay? And I'm semi-goofing off about sending them to me, but not really. Feel free to send them to me. I'll help you redline. The reality is that there's a good chance that your leases are not consistent. At some point, you need to go through all the leases. Day one though, you're not gonna be able to go through all the leases. What I need as your utility management partner is to understand what is consistent, what is inconsistent, and help make sure that your billing program is aligned with what's happening on site. Based on what's happening in real life on site, once we look at the leases, then we make goals about how we wanna set up for the future. Okay, so that's thing one. I want you to go scan some leases if they're not already digital. Thing two, I want you to get a copy of a resident bill. I want to see what that resident was receiving last month, the month before last month, historical months. I want to understand what the resident experience was through utility billing. Don't leave takeover day without finding a copy of a resident statement. Scan it, save it in that Dropbox folder, in that Google Drive folder, open up an email. Dear Caroline Ferguson of Southwest Utility Solutions, please analyze my resident bill. Attached document, send. That's the second thing I want you to do. The third thing I want you to make sure you get before you leave takeover day one, okay? I want you to go find or go tell somebody to go find the billing report from the seller. I want to see the final billing provided by the previous billing company. I don't care who it was. RealPage, Conservice, Manol, Entrada, Multifamily Utility Company, me, Hoka, whoever it was. Go get the billing, okay? Or, here's your alternative. Open up an email to cferguson@swutilitysolutions.com. Dear Caroline, here's the property I took over. I can't find the billing report. Help, send. I'll go find it. Okay? You need a copy of that billing report. You need it to make sure that you are billing correctly going forward. You need it so that you know what month one of utility billing is going to look like. You need it to compare against those leases you just scanned to make sure that your default lease going forward is consistent with either what they were already doing, right? Get that cleaned up, or comparing it against what was already happening. How do you know what you want your billing to become, right? You need a copy of the billing report to have some sort of foundation to build upon. Okay, those things are really important. Copy of a resident statement, copy of a billing report, copy of a couple of leases. We want to see what's consistent. We want to see what's good. We want to see what's wrong. We want to see what we have to fix. Okay. Ideally, you have a copy of your utility bills at this point. You may not, but ideally you do. Those are the things I want to make sure that you get takeover day one if possible. Those things are really, 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 really important.